Hi everyone, it's Cindy and welcome back to Studioloo. So I'm here today for Tuesday 10 with some coffee and some fruit and yogurt and my latest collection of little digital art dolls that are in my shop called Fern Grove, and I just cut them out as sort of my little helpers today for focal points that I might be looking for. So if you are interested in these cutie pies, they are now in my shop. I will be, I have actually 3 new collections of art dolls in my shop that I've completed. These take forever, so every now and then I release a collection. This one has lots of little deer. They're very like mythic kind of anthropomorphic kind of animals. So I'm really into, I've always been very into, since I was a little kid, into like anthropomorphic things. Everything from like the Japanese sheep planters that have the very sweet faces, those kind of humanistic like features. I've always been very much into that. Animals wearing clothing is something that I've been depicting like through my entire art life. Sculpting birds with clothes, and like, I mean, I've just really always loved that topic. So that's them. I won't go on about that for too long. So today for Tuesday 10, if you're new here, you can find the details about what Tuesday 10 is all about down below in the description box. It's essentially my big basket of papers that I keep of all different kinds of things, and I have to keep on going until I use up 10 of them, because, you know, otherwise I'll be buried in paper for my life. So today, this is an unused digital page from my my Collage kit, I believe, or possibly my Apollo kit. I can't remember. They're all on Etsy though. You can see them if you're interested in that image. This is a book page from a doll book, like a doll collecting book, and it's so cute. What I kept it for is this adorable picture here. I want to do something. This one's kind of cool too. It's like this lady painting a doll face, and like, you know, this one has a woman with all of her doll collection, but this is really what I'm here for. This is another page from the same book, and it has these fun little sort of things that I was thinking I would fussy cut and do something with. This is a leftover digital page from, I think, last month's Journal Together kit on my Patreon. I want to use that up. And then I have a couple of jelly printed pages. And this is a digital from somewhere, and it's like, I can't remember where, an Art Nouveau kind of digital. And then this is a couple of pages from a vintage bird book. This is a little baggie from my girlfriend Amelie's yarn store in Quebec called Wool. And then this, I don't even really know. I just saw it in my stash. So it's inside a plastic bag, obviously, and it looks like almost like bookmarks, maybe. This might be like ready to go ephemera. We'll see what this is. So they're like, yeah, these. Okay. These are so fascinating. So let me just show them to you. You see the texture and everything? I got these thrifting, so I'm not going to do anything with them. I'm going to just put them away. Original mouth painted by Keith Jantz, the Mouth and Foot Painting Artists, mfpacanada.com. So these are literally made by people who paint with their mouths, feet, mouths and feet. So people who, you know, are other abled and they don't paint with their hands, potentially, you know, because they're unable to. But yeah, they're really, really beautiful. And I've had a few other pieces of ephemera from this group that I've included in journals in the past. So I think I will just fold these and separate them, and they will go into journals because they're just really pretty. So yeah, we'll set those aside. Okay, so let's get started. So I've got this baggie. What do I want to do with it, really? I just like to take the bulky end right off. I don't like keeping that bulky bit in there. I've done things with the bottoms of bags before because they always make a little box, right? And you can like fold them up. So you can do like a little scene in there. Maybe we'll do that. Let's do something fun with this just because I'm talking about it. I might as well do it, right? So next thing is, I gotta get my glue. Let's go ahead and just glue the end of the bag closed again because I think I want to use this bag as like a pocket. It's cute. Yeah, so today it's a nice day. I've had, thankfully I'm getting a reprieve from my busy work week. Happy. I'm recording this on the weekend, as I often do with Tuesday 10, just because Tuesday 10 videos can be a little long, and they've been very long lately, and I'm so sorry for that. You know, I've been getting very caught up in the ephemera I'm making, and that's just the way it goes. But Tuesday 10 is my long form kind of video. It's a great video if you want to spend a bunch of time here, you know, you want to spend some time crafting and you want to just have a relaxing hour and a half. Okay, so we'll cut that off. And then we've got this sealed at the bottom. So this will be a cute little pocket type bag. Then I'm going to, I think, put first maybe some of the jelly print on the front of it, just as kind of a little background. And if you're ever in Quebec and you're near the St. Andre Avelin area where the Twist Fiber Festival happens, also organized by my girlfriend Amelie. She is a lovely person. Yeah, stop into her yarn shop. You'll find all sorts of beautiful things. I haven't been to Twist for a few years now because it's kind of hard with young children, but I have vended there many times. And it's a really fun show to do and to go to. Although I have to say, I'm at a stage in my life right now, I sort of feel good about not really vending. I know I've received quite a few inquiries via email because show season is upon us again from lovely people who have bought my yarn and other things in the past, my fibers, you know, sort of asking me like, when are you going to be at this show, you're going to be at that show? So I've had to let them know that unfortunately I won't be. It's just, it's a little tough these days, I gotta say, to do that kind of thing. I just have a lot of children commitments and such that it makes it a little more difficult to do all the show stuff. I think the last time I felt like it was kind of easy was when my daughter was just a little baby, and she was amazing at shows. Like, she was so just like easy peasy. She would sit in her, you know, her little bassinet, and I'd be able to set up all my tables and my racks and all my yarns and fibers and things, and then, you know, I'd get that done, and that would be right if she was kind of waking up a little so she could kind of wander around and say hello to everyone and be the little spark that she is. And yeah, I really loved doing that. It was a lot of fun. But these days, with a 6-year-old and a 3-year-old, like, she's fine. It's my son who's the firecracker right now. 3 is just that age where you kind of have to plan everything around, like, being in an alternate universe with a kid who is very spontaneous. That's 3, you know, spontaneity. So let's add this Bun here. I love her and her little bread sack. Okay. So I think I like this as is. This is the kind of thing I think I would like to just glue down on the back and maybe make a pocket. Do I want to maybe do a little slot, a little punched thumb slot here, or thumb? I'm going to do it off center, like that. That's kind of nice. So I think that's cute, and then I could add maybe some words just for the fun of it. I want to try not to get too caught up in my creation today. Bouncing up and down when the sun rose. Let's find another one. Maybe just one more little verse here. Nope. The first day in the wilds. That's kind of cool, maybe. The size is a lot different than the others though, so I actually need to cut some word snippets. I think my word snippets need a little more variety here. There's a cute one. Okay, let's put all these away. Clear the sky of clouds. Bouncing up and down. When the sun rose. Actually, I wonder if when the sun rose. Yeah, let's put that on top. Clear the sky of clouds, bouncing up and down. Yeah. I think I like it in that order better. And I'll just ink it with a little bit of salvage patina. Okay, I'm happy with this one. Let's move on. I think I need to make tags again. I have almost no tags. I use a lot of tags because I often use them when I'm shipping orders. I usually send a piece of ephemera along, and I often choose a tag for that purpose. So yeah. Okay, now this, you have a couple options. I was thinking about making like a pocket with, you know, one of these houses, like a freeform style pocket, but I think I would probably end up losing one of these if I did that. And I mean, that's probably okay, right? If we just, like I wanted to make, yeah, let's just do it. It's only paper. You don't need to be precious about it. Okay. Because I feel like this would be a really cool, like, large pocket on a page. So if we do this, and then I think I will keep that little snippet. It's cool. No, let's keep that. And then I've got like these deer. Where's the very kind of ethereal one? Where did he go? Here he is. My leafy one. I was thinking he could be standing out front here. So what we'll do is grab my book. I'm just going to give him an ink, quite a dramatic inking, I think, because I really need to kind of darken the colors up to make him fit in with the colors of the background a bit. I don't want him to stand up too much because we want him to stay a little mysterious. Then I've got this paper this is actually a cross section of a feather, funny enough, like a close-up cross section of a feather, but I want to use it as like the backing paper that I can leave a little edge on this. Okay. All right, this all glued. Yeah, so I've been watching some videos this week. I've had a nice week of YouTube. I've been watching Seven Plaza on her 100-day project. I've also been watching Mimi's Keepsakes on hers, and also Bohemian Crafting, who is doing her 100-day project, where she's inspired by the projects that Seven Plaza is doing, and it's just nice to see them all kind of. I know Marnell at Mimi's Keepsakes, she's doing Tina at Shabby Dabby Doodah, her prompts. It's just nice to see everybody like getting inspired by each other and stuff. I have a couple, well, not a couple. I'm going to start doing inspired by videos again. I think I haven't done one in a long time, but I've been thinking about it because there's actually a project I saw the other day that I'd like to do a video on, an inspired by kind of video. And what else have I been watching? I've been watching lots of videos from my friends. My friend Shell at Shell's Creative Chaos, and my friend Mary Ellen over at Red Parrot, and they're both doing fun things. Shell is making a really cute strawberry journal right now, and Mary Ellen is making a really nice coffee journal where she's been making a lot of very creative and really cool ephemera, and I've been enjoying watching both of them. I've also, what else have I been watching? This morning I watched Catherine Brown working on her Edith Holden journals. She's using the Edwardian Lady to do some really fun journals. I like him on there. See, these little guys, they really easily bring together a project. See how cute? Like, they're so cute. I'm allowed to say that because I spent a lot of time on making them. My little mystic babies. So, yeah. And then I've also, in the background, I've been working a lot on my artist sampler book. I should say books, because I'm doing 2 of them. So it all sort of started, like I wanted to make, I made the Artists Like Us journal, where I focus kind of on like junk journaling. And then I thought, I just really want to make like a studio sampler book where I think about all the different fun kind of creative materials that I have, and how fun it would be to make like a sample of those different kinds of things. Oops. That's my alarm. Sorry about that. So yeah, that's what I did with my work in the last little bit. That's what I've been working on. I was trying to think of what else I want to put here. And so yeah, it came together well. And then one of my lovely friends, she said, I'd be interested in that journal. And so I said, okay, sure. And then I have another lovely friend who said the same. And so I said, well, you know what? I have been enjoying so much making the sample pages that maybe I'll just do 2 at once instead of, only doing 1. And then I also can do variations, because how sometimes when you make something, you're like, oh, I wonder what, doing this would do instead. Like, that could be kind of fun. And so, like, I have the opportunity to kind of, branch myself out a couple of times, like, working on this. So it's kind of cool and fun. Just want to get like a little label or something. This one says lichen. That's fun. Lichen. I'll put a couple little labels. I love these little labels. They're so cute. And then also I've been watching Eva over at Bohemian Crafting when she's been doing her 100-day project. So she's decided to, well, she's following Seven Plaza's like project list kind of. She's putting her own spin on it with her overarching theme being that she's making everything from newspaper. And I mean, it's really got me thinking like, oh, you know, what a wasted resource. So this morning I did grab the newspaper that usually just goes straight into the recycle bin right off of my porch, and I'm like, you know what, she's 100% right. This is a resource and I need to like use it. So that's what we're gonna do, friends. We're gonna do a fun video and we're gonna use it, and I have a few ideas. I just really love Eva's aesthetic. I think she's got a very nice style. Okay. Yeah, I have like a whole queue of videos that I need to make. I need to go out and get a couple supplies today, but my daughter's going to a STEAM event at our library today, and to go hang out with her lovely little friend that she met at nature school. So they're gonna have a nice time. I'm excited for that. Last night she went to her second last Beavers kind of meetup for the season. So they kind of slow down in the summertime because, you know, families are going on vacations and things like that, and it's kind of hard to organize everybody. And so her leader is like the most plugged in awesome guy ever, and so he has a really beautiful house that's sort of situated right beside the woods. And so he had all the kids over for a woodworking project and a painting project, and they got to go on the trampoline, which is maybe one of the only trampolines that I will let my children go on because it's so safetied, because he knows what he's doing. He's like a aeronautical engineer or something. He's a really brilliant person. So he had them all over, and they had a campfire, and oh, it was just great. So I mean, it's very typical. Like, he's a really cool guy, and he just really knows how to like connect with the kids well. What do I want to put in there? Oh, maybe something from here. How that might fit our little castle cat here. Okay, I just had to cut that out. And then I just want to do a bit of decorating with it here. Put like a little label. A little label there. And then I'll ink around it. That could lay in here. Just be kind of a fun little surprise. And then I see this being like a pocket, so I need to trim. I know I need to trim just a little bit more. We need to go right to that seam there, that fold, where the bag folds down. So just kind of carefully follow that line. There we go. Okay, so now that should fold right down. Yeah, so okay. So imagine this like as a pocket, right, on your journal. And you open it up and you get this little surprise in there, just a little bonus. And then the other thing I would like to do with it, that I think I'll use maybe this for, is to just cover those two front flaps with a little collaging. So right to there. I should use my new, so I got these tearing rulers from Amazon US. It comes in a pack of 3, but you know, they're actually dies. They're totally dies. They're not really a tearing ruler, but they're sold as such, and they do work, but they're definitely die cuts. You know, and I want to tear both ends irregularly. But see, they do the job for real. I wanted a little more diversity in the tearing rulers that I have, because I have like a homemade one. Sorry, I just had to take a little break to talk to my daughter, who wanted to inform me that while she was in the garden bug catching, because she has a little bug catching device, she doesn't hurt the bugs, she just gets them so she can look at them in her little bug container and then puts them back in the garden. She wanted to inform me that my son has picked a piece of my rhubarb, which is okay. Does make me slightly grouchy, but I'm not that grouchy, whatever. I just wish he would eat it, but he doesn't. He said he tells me it's too sour. So I'm like, okay, I get it. Rhubarb is an acquired taste. But yes, little ones. My husband is outside with them today. They are smoking. He's smoking some meat on the meat smoker, the smoker. So the whole neighborhood is going to get hungry soon. Everybody knows, like, because we're the only people that have a gigantic meat smoker in our backyard. Thanks, Dad. Because yeah, it's kind of nice to be able to smoke your own meat. Okay, thinking I want like some words for this too. I'm gonna take some time today and sit outside and cut word snippets. Maybe beautiful meadow, a bright yellow dandelion. How nice. Okay, then this gives me another idea. Where are my okay, let me get my flowers. I think, do I have? Yes, I do. Sorry guys, I have to get these. There we go. I wish I had an unlimitedly huge desk where I didn't have to put things too far away. Because my husband, I was talking to him yesterday and I said, like, you know, it's so hard to do, like, junk journal making, like ephemera, creating, like, you know, out of your space, because he was saying, like, you should, you know, take this with you or something. And I said, you know, I can do small tasks, but I can't work on it like as a whole project, right? Like when I'm away from my space, because you just need too much stuff. So he's like, okay, I get it. But yeah, all right, we don't have dandelions, but we do have some other yellow flowers. And this is like a little buttercup type flower that I think will be pretty on here. So let's just cut that out. And I was watching this morning, I don't know if it's her latest video. Sometimes YouTube kind of sends me videos that are a little older that I haven't watched yet, but this is the Minte Flora book, but it reminds me a lot of 49 and Market paper too. It's got the same kind of nice quality to it. And I was watching the video this morning that I watched from Seven Plaza. She's making like a mini album, and she's using all of the Spectrum papers from 49 and Market, and oh, so pretty. I love them so much. I've used a few of them now, and Oh, they're just amazing. Amazing papers. Okay, so this is fun, right? And then you can just go, hello, and inside we have this kitty cat friend, and that'll be a cute little page pocket with a surprise inside. Okay, move on. So you can already tell I'm getting a little bit chatty and I need to hustle. Here, hustle. Okay. Now, my salmon friend here, and my wombat. Okay. Oops, I kind of tore that a little funny. That's all right. Now we'll just kind of purposely tear it a little funny. Get out of there. Oops. I need to get rid of all these little scraps that I have under me here. There we go. Okay. What would I want to do with my salmon friend this time? You know what I feel like I want to do is, honestly, I want to make like another little folio. I've been really loving making folios. I don't know, I love them. They're so much fun. And like they're really functional and cool things to have in a journal. Like I'm playing with one in a journal that I'm kind of making in the background. I actually just finished making the coolest, oh my gosh, I love these two covers that I just finished. I was thinking, like, I'm going to be starting, you know, it's going to be June soon, so my new Patreon ephemera kit for my Journal Together project is going to be out, and I've just, you know, completed it and I've printed it, and I'm really excited to use it, and I'm going to make a journal with it. So I just finished a fabric cover, and I decided to do two this time because I'm not going to make the journals the same or anything. I'm going to use my kit probably in one of them, and then I'll do other things with the other one. But like, I really enjoyed the fabrics that I was using, so I'm like, why don't I just make two of them? Because, you know, the whole objective with making fabric covers, other than they're beautiful, is just that like I really would like to use up a good amount of fabric. So I managed to do that quite nicely, and yeah. I'm gonna have some fun journals coming up. But I feel like I'm slightly less productive this week. I've been just feeling kind of tired and like I need to just slow down a little bit. So I'm giving myself that. I'm trying to, you know, balance all the things because we don't want to burn out. Okay, this little flap pocket here. Cute. Then on this side we need a background, and I could probably use like one of these birds because they go with the theme. So why don't we glue this then decide what birds I like. I think, well, I do like those. I think I'm going to use these pelicans. Are so nice. It's amazing vintage pictures. Okay, so then I will cut around. Okay. We go, we have that as a background. Then let's use maybe this or this as like a tuck spot. I think I like this one better. And let's cut it a little freeform. Okay. so we don't lose that cute little pelican over to the side there, because he's adorable. And then I want to put like a little piece of ephemera, like a little label or something. Yeah, this one's cool. It's a little flower genus label. Cool, cool. Now we need to open this up. Oops, wrong side. That's okay. I'm going to be sewing it. No stress. I'm also going to be lining the inside here with writing paper. Some kind of paper that you can write on. And I'm thinking a jelly print would be really nice in there. And I've got a couple jelly prints that are here that I think will go great. So let's just glue this all up. A little more glue gouging than I wanted to do. Get this out of here. Okay. I'll use the scrap of that that's left over. All right, then come on over here. I feel like I should be out today like yard sailing, but I don't feel like it. I don't know, I just don't feel like doing any shopping today. I've got so much to do, like in the backyard. We are extending our stone kind of patio in the back, and I'm getting a new patio set and getting the pool set up, and yeah, I just have a lot to do. So it's going to be kind of a weekend at home. All right, so now we need to make just a couple little journal cards, and then that will get stitched. So I think our little wombat friend would go cute with this. And I might just pop him right under there. And first I will back this to make it a little stronger. This here. Then maybe I'll irregularly tear it with a ruler / die cut. Yeah, these were listed as tearing rulers on Amazon.com in the US, and I've had them in my cart forever, but I didn't buy them because I hate paying for shipping and from Amazon, and they were only in the US, so they've just been sitting in there. But then I needed to get something else that I'll show you another video. This really fun tool, and it was only sold in the US, so I broke down and got it. Yeah. Let's just ink the back of that up a little. Cute cutie. That can go in here. All this will get stitched, but first I just want to finish it. Then I need to make a little journal card for in there. Not that. Maybe the birds would be nice. Maybe these ones or those ones. This will fit better, I think, on the page, the size of the page. Yeah, okay. These girls I could save, I think. Love these cypress trees, so cool. Then maybe back this with some nice firm backing paper. Is that wide enough? No, this is though. This is actually like a cover of a book. And then I have some of this cork, this scrap cork that I've got hanging around here. I might take some of that along with some of this blue wool yarn, put them together and maybe make a little fun little topper for that, and that will go in there. Yeah, okay, I'll take a quick stitch break. Alrighty, so this has been stitched around, so I have the cards. Just gonna trim this cork a little bit so we don't block out the lovely bird face. Okay, stitched, so let's move on. Now I'm gonna go to the that cute little picture that I wanted to save. Just cut it out. Okay, now I have these, whoops, little calamity. I have these frames somewhere in here. How big or small are these? These are Tim Holtz frames. Sweet, I love that one. Okay, this one or this one maybe. Maybe that one. That's got more kind of a suitable color. So let's just go ahead and glue this down onto maybe some packaging paper would be kind of nice. So I just have to separate this huge bag this side from my giant tiger shopping adventure with my son. All right, and then this here, like so. Oops. These are kind of cute because they're stitched around already. It's like commercial products being inspired by all sorts of journalers, you know, as we stitch things. Okay. Straighten that out a little bit here. There we go. Then, let's be careful not to cut these. Let's put those strings up. I'm going to leave a tiny little border. Okay, then get rid of that. Starting to hear calamity upstairs. I think the kids and the dog are going a little cuckoo. See if there's something else I want to add there. I don't know. Maybe like a little leaf would be cute. I think that would be so cute. Let's add a little papery leaf. Just kind of cover over some of the luggage in advance text, because yeah, I think that's fine. Cute, cute, cute. just want some little word. Oh, mad with curiosity. Not quite. Almost. 4-leaf clover. What's this say? My good fairy. Sunshine. Hide and seek. That's cute. Sometimes it's so hard to find the right words. That was not too bad. Just ink that a little. All right, now I'll put these away. Just dump them right off this book into my word bin. Okay. Okay, let's set that aside. Now we move on again. We have this. Now this is quite a larger piece of paper, so I think what I'll do with it first is maybe back it with it's a little thin, a book page. That would be good. So let's get the whole thing back. It's just the image, not the whole paper. Okay. These scraps out of here. Let's see what else I have here. Okay. Also thinking this might be a good opportunity to use these fussy cuts. So let's just cut them real quick. Yeah, so we are halfway in our backyard dug across to like dig down to the depth with which we need to be able to lay the small stone to put the patio stones on top of, but there's still loads to do. Okay, I'll fold this up and fold this down. Then, so many options. I could do an envelope. I could do like a little fold out kind of writing folio, which is what I think I'm leaning toward. So I want to use maybe one of my little people here. Will it be my squirrel? I think that's cute. So I'm going to tear around here just to create more of a freeform shape with this. Then ink these elements. glue the tail to this, making almost like a little clustery bit, sort of. I've also got this if I want. Yeah, let's also use that just to use things up. It's kind of fun. There's my ink. Okay. That's a nice little cluster. Then we can attach that there. So I'll just kind of make a bit of a mental note that I want to glue right here, this side. We're going to stick it on right at kind of the seam. There we go. Like so. Yeah, and then we have writing space inside, but then I might want to go ahead and put something that's like, you know what, maybe this cork would be great. Yeah, because it's got like the texture that I need, and like it's got like both sides are decorative, and it will look nice stitched on there. So yeah, we'll kind of camouflage the back side of the paper a bit. Yeah, alright, I gotta stitch, be right back. Alrighty, I've stitched all around this, so now we have this fun little like folio. So let's set that aside. But I also thought about maybe using these on here. So what if I put this like here and that here? No, I think it's too much. Let's use that for something else. Okay, so I just took a little minute to cut the rest of the little cutouts out. I figured you didn't need to watch me do that. It might be boring. But what I'm going to do next is I want to ink them up with some Rusty Hinge to just change the color a little bit. On all of these. Come here. There we go. There we go, just to get rid of kind of the white paper, but use a slightly different color. Alrighty, so that is that. Now let's set these aside for a moment. And now I think what I would like to create, like today, if I think about the things that I want and need, tags are truly it. And I also have this whole stack. I've been recently going through organizing my stamps that I get from like estate auctions and stuff. So maybe I'll use one of these envelopes. I have a bit of an idea for that maybe. We'll just add that into the mix as well. So, you know, before I do the tearing of this, I want to back this whole piece of paper because, yeah, it needs to be more firm. I like to collage on a firmer surface. I like to kind of back things first so that I get that nice, you know, cardstock weight kind of feel to things. This makes my life a little easier. Okay. Let's get a piece of paper for that right here. Okay. Now let's go ahead and tear the excess away. There we go. Now, all right, three shapes. This one, I'm going to tear in half. We're going to do something with it. Okay. All right, let's start here maybe. Is this wide enough to go on here? No, I need this one. I left one of them wide on purpose so that I could fit this on here. Okay, so see her, she'd be cute on there. Then I will use the Rusty Hinge and I'll ink her up with Rusty Hinge. All right, then envelope goes this way. Just going to glue the back down. I love these little stamp envelopes. They're so cute. Okay. So that'll give us a fun little like envelope on top of the tag. And, you know, I think I want to lift that a little bit so I can lay this down underneath, like so, and put her back down. Okay, then the bow I could probably put on the envelope, honestly. That might be nice. Or maybe I could use one of the flowers. Yeah, I think the flower, just because it's a little tiny. Yeah, that's cute. Then the bow, maybe off to the side a little bit, or maybe on her neck. Oh, that's so cute. Let's do that. Yeah. Okay. And I know this covers up her whole kind of outfit, sort of, but that's okay. This is digital. We don't have to fret over, you know, every little thing, because we can print copies. We can do different things. Then, in almost a button kind of manner, I'm going to come down on the side with these. Oops, I need to re-ink that. Or glue it, rather. Not re-ink. There. I need to stop moving. There we go. Then, one more little one. Perfect. Okay, and then I will trim this into a tag. And more than likely I will add some kind of topper to it when I stitch. Okay. And then something to, I guess I could, if I wanted to, maybe make a little journal card that has the same pattern. Like so. And what would we want to put on here? Maybe like a little flower would be cute. Just because I've got this flower book hanging around, I might as well make use of it. It's so cute. We'll just go over that with a bit of the Rusty Hinge as well, just to get rid of the bright white of the surface. Yeah, that's cute. Okay, so now this one is ready to go. Stitch around it. Just do a little inking. Okay, that can go in the stitching pile. We have one more to go here with this tag. So I think I want to use this little pocket here. And I'm also going to use one of my little people because I just am having a lot of fun with this new collection. I think they're very sweet. It's always hard to choose which one though. Oh, he could be cute. I like him. He's a little more autumnal feeling. Yeah, okay. And I think also he stands up to that bold background because he's a little bigger. I printed these, just so you know, if you're looking at these collections, these are printed at 80%, okay? So I make them bigger usually to like keep the flexibility there for how people want to use them, because if they're really big you can use them just as a whole journal card. I mean, you could use this as a journal card too, but you know, if you want a larger journal card, then you can print it at full size. But I usually find for tags and things I like it at 80% with the size that I've been creating things. I'm gonna punch a little notch in here. And then I'm going to glue this one down. Little pocket. Then we can use up the rest of those little snippets here. I do not know what is going on upstairs. My son is sounds like he's having a little tough time with the dog maybe. He's just at this stage where if he doesn't get what he wants, like if the dog doesn't do what he does what he wants, or like my daughter doesn't, he's just like, everyone has to do what I want. But it does not work that way. So yeah, the age of 3, there's a lot of emotional regulation going on. But I assure you, he's fine. Everyone is fine. I know sometimes you probably wonder, like, what is going on? I assure you they're fine. My husband, not so sure. He may not be fine, but I will be there soon. And he's fine. He's very accustomed to dealing with littles. What do I want to put in here? This pocket. Do I need to do something for this pocket? I probably don't. Like, I can probably just do this and feel like accomplished, right? I don't need to stress about it. I could though. You know what? I could put a pal in there. A little pal. That might be cute. Actually, I do like that. Let's do that. Because I can't leave well enough alone ever, and that's just who I am. Okay. And this is what I mean, like, see, they're sweet little journal cards, but like in a journal, you can include that as a little writing space, or, you know, if somebody gets this journal and they decide, like, I'm going to take him out and glue him on a page, then they can, and they can do whatever they want. So let me go do my stitching, and then we'll review everything we made. Alrighty, so I managed to get these stitched and also finish my fruit that I forgot about over here. So here is our little pocket. I didn't stitch that one, I just kept the paper bag as is. I love that it has the black sides. I think that's really cute. And then our little folio, which I stitched all around. I stitched the little cards inside. Little fun journal cards, and then inside writing space. And then this little fun folio. So I stitched all around the edge, glued and stitched on the cork. And this is like a whole little cluster. So there's some cork on top, cork underneath. And then tag number 1, I added some fabric up top. And of course it has that little journal card inside that we made. So that plunks in there. Tag number 2 with our little friend here. And then this little journal card. And then our little secret pocket here. Beautiful meadow, a bright yellow dandelion. And then inside, that little kitty cat castle image. And this pocket here. And this tag. So that is everything. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I am off to wrangle children, and I will talk to you next time. Take care and bye for now.